Ladies and gentlemen, the nightmare season has come to an end. In one hand, we say goodbye to the season, and on the other hand, we say welcome to Mauricio Pochettino. Whole heap of news going around that he's signed the contract. Obviously, verbally it was done. Now, officially, in the background, he signed the contract, and we're just waiting on the official announcement. So, lots to look forward to. Lots to look forward to. Let's go.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Look, we're not going to spend too much time talking about the match in itself, the last match against Newcastle. I thought we actually performed well. It's sad that one of the best performances under Frank Lampard has come on the last match. But do you know what I took out from that game? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably took this out as well, is it gives me belief, and this is the same thing I said when we won against Bournemouth. It gives me belief that this group of players that we have, they're not all bad. They're not all bad. We just need a proper manager in the likes of Mauricio Pochettino. We just need a settled environment. We just need things to be a little bit more calm. Owners to take a little bit of a step back. Board to really support Pochettino. And then hard work. And hopefully we can make something out of next season. I don't fully expect us to do a madness, but if we can come sixth, I think that would be at least a start to work from there because of the shambolic season that we've had this season. So look, we'll talk about the match as we go along. But first up, I just want to show this to you guys. A whole heap of Mauricio Pochettino news that's been floating around. Mauricio Pochettino has signed the Chelsea contract. This is from Matt Law. Fabrizio Romano has also tweeted earlier on before the match. Pochettino starts work next week, contract until 2026. So it's a 3-year contract. Perfect. At least we can clearly see our owners are learning as they're going along. None of these 5-year contract, this, that, the other. 3-year standard contract, which is perfect. Chelsea statement is ready. This is by Fabrizio Romano. They're saying that should be an announcement within the next 48 hours over here right now. Chelsea are expected to make an announcement on Pochettino within the next 48 hours. This is from Matt Law. And it makes sense. Season's now over, so it could potentially happen tomorrow, day after. Bottom line, Mauricio Pochettino is in the house, and the hard work has to start ASAP. Chelsea will make Pochettino's arrival official in the coming hours. He already signed the contract. Todd Bowley chose him for his ideas, experience, and above all, his relationship with young players. And we need to have a plan for young players. We definitely do. Lewis Hall, there is a big conversation to be had for Lewis Hall. This brother, if we get a proper striker, I swear to you, he will deliver the goods. He's missed out on so many assists. This game as well, 2 more assists he's missed out. 1 for Sterling, 1 for João Felix. Sterling one as well. I was baffled how he missed that. And also João Felix, wow, what a header that would have been. He needed to hit that on target. But there is genuine conversations in regards to Lewis Hall and other youngsters as well within our ranks, in the likes of Chukwuemeka, in the likes of Andre Santos, that's going to come back from Brazil duties, Omari Hutchinson, and many other young players that we have. Obviously, still throw in Enzo Fernandez as well. He's young. Mudryk is young. Noni Madueke is young. So, yes, definitely. We need to have Mauricio Pochettino. My mom's calling me, and I'm in the middle of doing this video. She's calling me because it's my birthday, so I will call her back. Call her back. I need to finish up this particular video now. But yeah, Mauricio Pochettino definitely has to have a plan for these players. Now, TalkSport sources understands Mount could be followed out the door by Trevor Chalobah and Conor Gallagher, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Callum Hudson-Odoi, making it 5 homegrown players, leaving recruitment teams feel they will generate the most revenue. I mean, I agree, man. I agree in all of these names. I think these were the names that we had in our recent live stream that we did with the tier listing. These are the names that we had. Trevor Chalobah definitely was in the sell category. Conor Gallagher, for me, he's not Chelsea quality. It's simple. And once again, match against Newcastle did not provide too much with the ball. Okay, defensively, he did provide a bit, I'm not going to lie. Better performance than the one against Man United, but he's just all chaos, man. He's all about just running, intensity, energy. I mean, as soon as the whistle went off for the first half, this guy was off the tracks. But with the ball, just not good enough. And we need players that are going to be good enough. So Trevor Chalobah, Conor Gallagher, Ruben Loftus-Cheek already, once he got substituted off, was given his applauds to the crowd and was waving goodbye. It definitely did look like it was goodbye. And there's a whole heap of rumours that we've already seen for him with AC Milan. So he's going to definitely move on. Callum Hudson-Odoi as well needs to go. So completely understand this situation, that those players will fetch a lot of money and it will help out for our financial fair play situation. Thiago Silva, on why he extended his contract in February, it's not because of money, but because of the love I have for the club. I believe the club needs me at this time, both on and off the pitch, for the reformation of the squad. I love this. And just before the match started, he won the Player of the Season award, Chelsea Player of the Season award, and rightly so. He should have won last season, to be honest. It shouldn't have been Mount. It should have been him. To be honest, no one deserved it last season as well, but if anyone did get it, it should have been Thiago Silva. And this season, I guess Thiago Silva is making up for last season's loss. No one deserves it this season either, but if there was one person, it probably should be Thiago Silva. I love what he said here. More than anything, right now, Chelsea needs me. I mean, is it too much to ask for in the likes of Mason Mount, who is a proper Chelsea, who loves Chelsea, boyhood club, this, that, the other. We'll talk about Mason Mount as we go along in this news. But you see, Thiago Silva, showcasing his love for Chelsea Football Club. Thiago Silva made more successful passes, 2028, interceptions 34, clearance 109, and blocks 29 than any other Chelsea player this season in the Premier League. Fantastic stats. He's just a Rolls-Royce defender, man. He's just world-class. He's beyond world-class. He's a legend. I would put him down as a Chelsea legend. I think I would put him down as a Chelsea legend. Another season. That's 3 seasons he's now played for Chelsea. Next season will be 4. I hope he can just continue on, my man. See if he can make it till the next World Cup. Who knows? Baghdad Iqbali and Paul Winstanley with Thiago Silva. Hopefully, the owners and the board, they've chilled their relationship a little bit with Thiago Silva after the outburst Thiago Silva had post the Real Madrid exit in the Champions League. So good to see that matters are probably not as serious. Mason Mount is emotional as he goes down the tunnel. Look, he wasn't in the starting lineup, of course. He wasn't in the bench either, and basically wasn't in the squad, but he was part of the entire team that was there at Stamford Bridge. And there was some goodbyes being waved, and few people are saying he looked emotional, this, that, the other. I think it is finished for Mason now, unless we see something very, very shocking that happens over the next couple of weeks. It's been well documented that Mauricio Pochettino wants him. Look, I've got no issues. Even if this turns around now, I think there's value in keeping Mason Mount, but he's got to find a way. You see Thiago Silva's found a way. Mason Mount's got to find a way to compromise with Chelsea Football Club. Whatever he wants, he needs to find a middle ground with Chelsea if he truly wants to stay at Chelsea. Unless, if it's all about the money, then it simply won't happen. Mason Mount, it's fair to say it's been an up and down season, but your support has never dipped. Traveling around the country, you were with us every step of the way, and at times we didn't deserve you. But now it's time to have a break and recover. Thank you and enjoy your summer. This is from Mason Mount. He looks a lot thinner. Must have lost a lot of weight. Obviously not playing. There was an injury, pelvic injury recent times. Mason Mount, as he left the pitch, being comforted by Ben Chilwell. This is the footage, ladies and gentlemen. This is where a lot of people are saying he was being a bit emotional. Look, obviously, being part of the football club for so long, it would be emotional. I don't know. It's a bit of a strange situation for you. Chelsea Football Club have been able to find contract extensions for Reece James, Chalobah, Silva, Ben Chilwell as well. I have not been able to find one for Mason Mount. It's not just all the Mount supporters out there, will tell you it's all Chelsea. Chelsea, being disrespectful. But I can't sit here and imagine that it's all from one side. You can't clap with one hand. You need two hands to clap. So it's odd that it's not worked out. This is from Nizar Kinsella, Mason Mount at the end in an empty stadium, just walking around, just taking it all in, soaking it all in. It looks like it is goodbye. It feels like he's just coming out for one last time, having a look at Stamford Bridge, where it all started for him. It'll be interesting the next few days, ladies and gentlemen, hearing news about all of these players, where they're going, because the month of June is massive. We need a lot of these players gone to balance out the books by the 30th of June. And I think the window opens on the 14th of June. So literally, there'll be 2 weeks to get rid of players. But I'm pretty sure all of these players have already started talking to possible suitors. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, another one. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with what looks like farewell goodbye. You'll be missed. Proper Chelsea Cobham created. This is definitely goodbye. He was going around waving to everyone. 100% that is a goodbye. Going to AC Milan. And do you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Look, I was annoyed with the lineup. I really was annoyed. I didn't want to get annoyed on my birthday, but I was annoyed because Kani Chukwuemeka wasn't in the team, because João Felix wasn't starting. Kai Havertz again, and he put on another stinker after stinkers. And I was wondering why Gallagher, and if it's going to be Gallagher, then why Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Have Kani Chukwuemeka in there. It doesn't make sense. We've stopped him from going to the World Cup. We still cannot start him. But look, it is what it is. The match is finished now, and obviously the season's finished. Chukwuemeka came on and he looked very good, very sharp. And I hope Poch has a plan for Kani Chukwuemeka. I want to see him in the team next season. Ruben Loftus-Cheek in this particular match against Newcastle, there were things that he did well with the ball, off the ball. Yeah, 50-50, to be honest, 50-50. So it is what it is. A fan shouted, Kante, will we see you next season? And he replied, we'll see, before waving. I don't know what's going on with Kante. I really don't know. There was a whole heap of rumors that he was going to sign the contract extension, but it's all fizzled out. Is he moving? Is he leaving? As I said earlier on in the season, I don't mind Kante leaving. He's injured again, by the way, so we all know that. And it's been an injury, prone player for the past 3-4 seasons. So, look, I've said it. I don't mind, but I changed my mind around when I saw that the club, was willing to keep him around, because a whole heap of other experienced players were going and a whole heap of other leaders that were going. And we need some form of leadership in our team. And I thought, okay, fair enough. Keep at least Kante. It looks like Kovacic might be going as well. By the way, he came off the bench and he looked fairly okay. But I've got no issues if Kova wants to move on as well. But with Kante, I don't know what's going on. Is he leaving? And if he is, fair enough. The injuries are too much of an issue. He can potentially leave on a free. So he'll get all of those, transfer fee bonuses and whatnot. Apparently PSG's name's getting touted around. So watch this space for Kante. It's not done and dusted that he'll stick around. I could go either way. As I said, earlier on in the season, I wanted him gone. And then now with Chelsea, how all of these experienced players leaving, I could keep him. We're not playing too many matches next season, so I'm hoping he stays fit. Lampard's honest truth, the basics I keep talking about, standards collectively have dropped. I can be honest because I might not see much of them anymore. The standards have to be at the maximum. If you're not vocal or competitive in the dressing room, every top team has to have that. I could see that wasn't there enough. When I read this and I sort of listen to what I've just sort of said, it makes me think this is exactly what Matt Law was talking about. Like, the exact things that Lamps is talking about is pretty much word for word exact stuff that Matt Law was saying in his recent article. And it makes me think, I don't think it's Lampard that's directly talking to Matt Law, but someone very close to Lampard that's definitely feeding Matt Law all of the information. And it's much like the first time when Lampard was around, all of that Matt Law crazy articles were floating about. And look, good luck to Frank Lampard. Final match as well. There's a whole heap of videos of Frank Lampard on social media post-match, giving his claps and his goodbyes. I abysmal record, obviously, second time around. And luckily for him, Everton survived, or else he got Everton relegated almost. Sean Dyche has done a madness to keep Everton alive. I hope this guy doesn't become a manager anywhere else. I really do. Just enjoy time with your family, relax a little bit. If you want to be a pundit down the track, be a pundit. Please do not be a manager. It's not worked out. I can't even thank him for his services this time around as an interim manager, because it's killed us. It's killed us. So look, good luck to your future endeavors. You'll forever remain as a legend, as a player of the football club. But beyond that, I really don't have too much to say. Before we get into the transfer conversation in regards to Ugarte, the rest of the match, look, ladies and gentlemen, Enzo Fernandez had a fine game as well. Lewis Hall, standout for me, man of the match, definitely. Few things that I liked about this particular match against Newcastle. We went down 1-0 and we didn't give up. We showed the fight and desire to come back, and we equalized through an own goal. Sterling, this is the thing about Sterling. He'll create a lot of chaos, but then he'll miss a lot of stuff. He missed one in the second half as well. A clear-cut chance inside the box. Missed one for Lewis Hall's cross as well. We missed an opportunity with Christian Pulisic coming off the bench. He should have scored two. João Felix, as I said. We created a lot of good stuff, and we deserve to win. I have to say, we deserve to win. Second half, first half, they created a few good chances, some half chances. They opened us up a few times as well, I'm not going to lie. In the second half, they did a few times, but not as much. We looked a lot more tighter. But overall, I feel like we thoroughly deserve to win that game with all the pressure that we applied on them. Noni Madueke had a fine game as well. But think about Noni Madueke, two things. I want him to cut in with his left foot a lot more and shoot with that left. And when he does go on the byline, he's got to work on his right foot, man. Massively needs to work on his right foot. Kai Havertz, another stinker. Raheem Sterling, 50-50 match. Things he did well, things he didn't do well. Who else did we have? As I said, Enzo Fernandez had a fantastic game all throughout. Defensively, there were a few flaws, I'm not going to lie, but with the ball, he was very, very good indeed. And one that I feel is going to be a huge, huge player for us next season. So, look, that's all I'm going to say about that particular match, ladies and gentlemen. The season's over. As I said, it was a feel-good factor after a long time, and it was good vibes under Frank Lampard, and I wish we won. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, it's all in Ugarte's hands now, as last night he was presented with both Chelsea and PSG's proposals for him. This is from Record Portugal. Let's see. He wants to join Premier League. So I'm hoping we can get this player. Badly hoping we can get this player. The wages being offered to Ugarte are much higher from both clubs. As Sporting, he earns, as I said, he would be earning something paltry in Sporting, and that's exactly what's going on. 700,000 net a year. Come on, not even a million. We are talking an increase to 5 to 6 million a year. Chelsea tried to convince Ugarte, as they know he has a crush on the Premier League. So there you go. In addition to this, clubs offer a hefty signing on bonus. Sporting are still waiting on Chelsea 60 million offer. So hopefully Chelsea can wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. It would be a great start to the window to get Ugarte, and then hopefully we can also get Caicedo as well. Roberto De Zerbi over there has been saying that McAllister and Caicedo will move on. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought about everything we talked about. Pochettino coming in, this season's over. Comment below how you felt about everything. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I shall be back with a live stream tomorrow, early UK time, and it's now going to be all buzzing. From here on, it is going to be buzzing. Lots of news, lots of players to go, players to come in. Pre-season to look forward to. Pochettino, it's a madness. Until next time. See you.